unfortunate if BJP is talking about elections and stuff like that, because they actually want to evade the issues like unemployment to GST.
Okay, let her come in now.
You know, even
Let
the
Ms. Sarangi come in
rate.
now.
Have you
Yes,
seen
Ms. Sarangi.
how downfall we have gone below Bangladesh and Pakistan?
Congress party is democracy mukt and parivar parichalit, parivar yukta party, and I think everybody in the country knows this. And you know, this is the image of the Congress across the country. This is one thing.
Remote control for
and
Nagpur?
number two, let me tell you, there is a situation where Ashok Gehlot ji has to seek the permission of Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi ji to file his nomination. He has been all the while trying to seek permission from Rahul Gandhi ji to file his nomination, and Shashi Tharoor has gone a step ahead. He has already gone to Sonia Gandhi to seek permission to file nomination. How ridiculous this is! I mean, we talk of
but you do, no, but you do clamor for support before you take a step like that. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair that he's went to Sonia Gandhi to take her blessings. That's okay. You canvas for votes before an election of this kind.
Ma'am, in the BJP, they're all... Ma'am, in the BJP, they've all been stitched their lips actually. The two of them speak and they have to abide by those two orders. By the hum do hamare do. So I think they are talking about themselves, what is happening in the party. And I think they are a shadow team. I think ma'am is working behind Ashok Gehlot and Shashi Tharoor, and she knows exactly what is happening. Oh my God, Sonia ji has said this. Oh my God, Rahul ji has said this. So I think she is following them like a shadow and knows exactly what is happening inside.
But as far as you are concerned, it's only one first. It's just Parivarvad.
Okay.
You cannot survive without Gandhi family. I can bet on this.
All right. Let me bring in Sanjay Jha on that. Let me bring in Sanjay Jha on that. Sanjay Jha, is there indeed a valid argument to be made here that ultimately Ashok Gehlot is going to be a remote-controlled Congress chief if he becomes one?
Shivani, I believe the cynicism being articulated by the BJP spokesperson against the Congress is totally unjustified and, in my opinion, highly irrational. Because it is, firstly, the Congress's internal matter. And I can tell you this, I have known most of the politicians in the Congress, and I'll make two points that I think we need to factor in. I know Shashi very well. Shashi did not meet Mrs. Gandhi to take her permission. Let me say this on record. He went to meet her because, you know, she was a little concerned because Shashi has been articulating the view that, you know, the transparency and the electoral college, etc., should be more out in the open. And there should be no opacity or some kind of an acquisition of the facts being concealed from the people who are going to fight an election. And I think she basically wanted to assuage him that everything is fine. The second point is very important. I do believe at this point the Congress is getting a tailwind. And the Bharat Jodo Yatra, I can tell you, is gathering a degree of traction. And, you know, all this Parivarvad, etc., that the BJP is doing, I want to ask this to Aparajita ji. You have actually imported two Gandhi family names in your party, Maneka and Varun. So you are the last persons in any political party to give a moral lecture.
But they're not the chiefs of the party for like decades and decades. No, matter. That's not a very apples to apples comparison.
Well, I'll tell you, Shivani, why it becomes apple to apple. Because if you're going to have a non-Gandhi president, I believe Mr. Modi and the BJP, Mr. Modi and the BJP have actually nothing to attack the Gandhi family on.
Then now, the Congress should have done it a long time ago.
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you, Shivani, but let me give you another example. If supposing it wasn't Mr. Gehlot, it was Mukul Vasnik. Or let's assume it was Mr. Kharge. Or let's assume it was anybody else. People would still, BJP would still say, wo to remote control hai. So, you know, I think we need to get out of this hollow hyperbole and get out to the pragmatic.
Sanjay, before I let you go, I love having you on these discussions, but I have 20 seconds left. Before I let you go, do you believe that it will indeed be Mr. Gehlot, or do you believe eventually it will turn out to be Rahul Gandhi? We will be back to square one.
To the best of my knowledge, again, I mean, Shashi has to officially confirm that he's going to be a candidate, but I think he will. And I think you'll have a contest between Mr. Gehlot and Dr. Tharoor. It will be a much closer contest than people anticipate. Please remember that Shashi is extremely popular across the cadres of the party, not just in the South or the English speaking.
But Mr. Gehlot may have the hand of Sonia Gandhi behind him. You think that will not make him a front runner?
Yeah, I confess that, you know, if Mr. Gehlot is going to be backed by the High Command, even if it's done in a very subtle or tacitly,
it
will
could
have
be
its
game over
repercussions
for
in his
Shashi
favor.
Tharoor. But we'll wait and see. I've run out of time. I thank all of our guests for joining us. It's turning out to be a fascinating few weeks. The build-up to the Congress presidential elections finally.